I'd keep this door open. There's some. I presume this is the same dodgy motherfucker that's put the lock on the gate on the side as well. Well, or it's a false flag. Locksmith, so sneaky. Not swift. I wanted to say something meant not smart. I think it was a word that I forgot it partway. Anyhow, I'll be giving him a buzz. Because I went to put my key in the front screen because it's my screen, but I thought, they changed the thing because it didn't work. But every single key that I put in there, just straight like, so I think it might even be like blank, but nothing turned it, which is a bit odd. The garden's had no water for 2 weeks. Just leave it at that for now. Do that. Yes, I finally got the bloody orders a week after they kicked me out. I was forcibly removed by a group of who I don't know who they are, what they are. And I thought, you should give me the orders. So he goes, oh, hang on, in the car, but it's got no date signed. No signed date. It's Dodge as anything. This bit's interesting. No appearance because it didn't actually happen. I've looked all through the court sides back when I had heard the possibility. Well, this is in July and I wasn't there then. It hasn't happened since. I even said to the bloke who was one, he just won't tell me. He just says he's an agent. He says, I investigate things like for Piper Alderman and just liaise between them and the banks, and won't tell me his full name. I'm like, well, what's the story? Do I call the sheriff? I want to come back together because obviously it's my house. That's the point. But it's mine. So he goes, oh well, nah, don't speak to the sheriff. He's done. Well, what? He goes, I said, would I call you, Brendan? Because no one's told me really anything. I'll speak to the bank. I said, when you were here the other day, he told me that the CEO has authorised it. Well, I said, is that the new CEO that's just started 2 months ago? Or was it the old CEO that's literally just now apparently retired, Rob Keogh or something? And he went, oh, I don't know, no, it was, on the day he said, oh, I'll speak to Tabitha. I said, no, I've been speaking to Michael at, Beyond Bank. I told you it works for Beyond Bank. So it turns out, when I was here a week later, this Brenton bloke met us here to get the stuff, some stuff, because they'd taken everything off of me, kicking me out. I think they were a bit shocked by it seemed that maybe it's part of the ad. But I felt that they were shocked because when we went to the police station to try and get support, we got told to go to the Sturt police station because I'll be them. This is by Christie's badge. Sturt didn't really know anything about it. And they had nothing except for the fact that I'd been arrested in the afternoon for resisting arrest. Make sense of that, if you will. So they didn't seem to know anything about it. So then the bank said, "Oh, look, to get into you need to speak to oh no, leave it with us, and we'll get them to call you." So we thought they were going to get the sheriff because I thought they had to go through the sheriff for. Anyhow, they get this Brendan bloke calls, and so we arranged to meet him here to get because I'd asked for medicine, myself, my stuff, right, and I hadn't my phone even that they took off me outside, and then they took it all from me, even the bank details and all that stuff, and they brought it back in the house. It seems, but interestingly, this Brendan, he goes, "Oh no, don't." No. We don't want the police. We don't want the police here. Just me. Just me. That's fine. Made a comment like as if I'm, as long as I behave myself. Of course, I behave myself. Why do they think I'm not? This is ridiculous. Anyhow, I said, yeah. So he goes, no, he didn't want the police here. I'm thinking, oh, maybe they were a bit shocked by the bullshit that went on, or who knows? Maybe he's shitting himself a little bit because maybe he's a fraud that he was committing might have made him nervous. I'm not sure. But I met him here, and I said, that's when I said, oh look, I haven't been given anything. You didn't show me on the day. I haven't been given please show me the warrant and the freaking orders. I said, this is ridiculous. What, you haven't got them? No, that's what I told you when you're at the door. You're waving something. I said, the sheriff was waving something around. I said, was that it? Because I haven't been given it. I need to be given this stuff, like, especially no, it was obvious why. And he goes, oh, well, let me just go look in the car. And he comes back and he gives me this warrant, which is pretty bloody dodge, because the dates don't make any sense. And I'm like, well, okay, where's the sign date and what day did it happen? He goes, oh, well, yeah, it's up in here on the. He's like, oh, it's 10th of March. I knew nothing about that, but at the top, I said, what? Tell me what date this is, because to me that looks a bit. It's hard to work it out, like somebody's printed over the top. And he looks at it and he's like, oh, it says he just picked one of them, because it could be either. It could be. But the fact is, it's not a legal document and it's been bloody modified. It's funny because you can see it in the light on that day. Let me see if this is. Yeah, you can see it in. See, with the phone, oh, that's been printed over the top. And I noticed that at the very beginning. I was like, what the fuck? It's a dodge date. Because I've been trying to find the bloody court case, right? And so they said to me when I raised that to the whatever they were at the door, when they gave me 5 minutes and said, oh, this has happened. I said, well, no, you gave me notice. And I said, I said, yeah, at the time when I asked, because they also told me, oh, well, you haven't made the mortgage since December last year. So that's nonsense. I've been going in the bank. The thing is, I was going in cash, paying cash, and it was only in July that I found out, late July, that there'd been some bloody issue they hadn't told me. It's all a bit fucking weird. So the information they had was wrong, right? These blokes at the door, and I said, well, I couldn't. There was not even a court thing. I looked for it at the door, and they said, oh, it's civil court. I said, yeah, I know, because I've had to look up fucking everything. I never found a bloody court thing. So it's just odd that, because as I've been on, I was like, where's the orders, where's the dates, where's the, and, because I said to this bloke, Brandon, on Monday just gone, which would have been the, I'm trying to think now, 13th or something, and I was like, well, who? I said, well, who signed, because first he got the wrong, I said, well, who signed it, because I thought it said Treasury at first, but it doesn't seem to, and he's like, oh, it's, he just, but it's a bit strange. Yeah, this on the 10th of May, which I didn't know about, which I don't think ever actually happened. Obviously, well, I'm pretty bloody certain it didn't. Yeah, and on the order as well. You know, the case numbers match. The FDN, I don't know what that number is, but that might, I find that they don't match. They might, it's not the form number because they're different. Ones there obviously should be different. It's the same case number, different FDN, whatever the FDN is. Dodged up date signed on this one hasn't even got the date signed. It's, I don't know, is that an astrological sign? That one, how many stars is it? I'll check afterwards, but the point is, it's Dodge. At least this orders, at least it has a presiding officer. It says there's a judge, because I hadn't even been given this. I haven't seen that till Monday. It's like a week after all this bullshit went on. And it's just very, yeah. So this says date of order, 10th of May. Well, orders need to be signed and sealed. In my experience, work that I've done dealing with, experience in this field, you get orders, you get draft orders. Then both parties need to confirm that they're happy with the draft orders. Then once all parties are happy with the draft orders, everyone's agreed, because that's what court's supposed to be about, agreeing on matters, you know, that where is there a controversy. If there's a controversy here, no one fucking told me about the controversy. Didn't turn up till they got here, started bashing me and took me away. I didn't know about the court case. There was no. It's like there's supposed to be a controversy. It's supposed to be about negotiating, restoring it, but you know, be honourable. And so anyhow, forget that. I know from work that I've done, my experience, you get draft orders. You make sure that each side's happy with everyone. Because I used to, I'm not saying necessarily what I used to do, but I was very familiar with this, and I've been to the tribunals on the side of a corporation a number of times. And it's like, yeah, you get draft orders so that everybody, so that each side is agreed. Yep, that's agreed. This is what happened. Yeah, all right, we're going to go with that. I mean, some might be pissed off, but it's an agreement. So to go, whatever. You get draft orders, and then once everyone's happy with those, you get, yep, cool. Then they would go back to the tribunal. Or, you know, in that case, it's the same as this. These are just bloody administrative tribunals. They're trying to pretend it's something else. And they're not even having the bloody tribunal bit, I would suggest. But so then you would go back, and then it would get signed and sealed. You get sealed orders. And then once it was sealed by in this case, whoever, well, then it was signed and sealed on that particular date. Both parties have agreed. You knew the whole point of it was you didn't want to. You're there to resolve disputes, not create ongoing disputes. Theoretically, if you're both involved in a contract and you just want to get it fixed, that's how it's supposed to work. In my short, small experience in the world of that, and makes sense. So, but no, here, forgetting the fact that it looks like there was no bloody court thing at all. It looks like they've just been stamping these freaking things with God knows what, with fuck all on them. I mean, it's not a legal document for so many reasons. It's not funny, but I'm not even getting into that. I'm just saying broadly, well, you agree, draft orders. Oh, everyone happy yet? Cool. Signed. And so both parties would sign and date. Right, this is how we used to do it. And then the, magistrate, whoever the whatever is, then they sign it and seal it. And then it was like signed orders, and they were signed orders. They were something that, okay, well, it's been through the correct, it's been through the administrative process. Everyone's been, well, see, I was kept out of the loop of a significant portion of this, even though I was going into the bank paying cash for a number of reasons, because their app didn't work, because they were screwing me on the app. If I put it into because I had to put it into one account before I could transfer it. I told them all this in July, but anyhow. But no one said a word to me when I was just been paying cash, going in every fortnight. There was an issue. They didn't seem to know there was an issue. They knew my face. Everyone's happy. They were happy to take the money. But now there's all these disparities. These whatever's going on. They don't seem to know who's what, where, blah, blah. And acting pretty strange and erratic. And it might be partly because, well, yeah, they've been at it. Deranged, fraudulent, psycho, maybe shabby habits. I mean, because I presume, I presume that I'm not the only person, the only man that this has been happening to, where even on the day they rock up, they still didn't give me the fucking paperwork then. It's bizarre. I mean, I've moved to the crib for these places now. Because the title and everything's still mine. I'm still negotiating, trying to sort of get to the bottom of what the hell's going on with the bank, what bullshit they're saying, because it seems only. So they bashed me and stole my bike illegally so that they could use that as a lawful means to get me out of the house. This is what it seems like, which is a bit strange, because that would be double unlawful. I would argue, and probably will. Bizarre. There's some interesting things in there. This memorandum of mortgage, the application that they're referring to is, well, that number isn't even associated with Beyond Bank as the previous bank. And the previous bank was Beyond Bank, trading as Beyond Bank, right? Even though it was Community CPS Australia. Then they actually dissolved themselves in 2019, I've learned since. And it's Beyond Bank Australia Limited. Okay. That's interesting as well. Now I've just noticed that a few things I keep noticing, but it says on here, application made by Beyond Bank Australia Limited, applicant. Well, you're already saying that the application was made by, and down here, now here it's got appearance, got applicant. That's strange. And he is creeping around. It's creepy if I like. I'm not hiding. I'm parked in my driveway. It's my house. So it's inconvenient. Someone's going to have to. At least they've advertised who put the locks on. I suppose that could be, could be a nasty thing done to someone else, something else. Who knows? Yeah, I reckon I thought, maybe it was flashing of all these, but I was like, is that? When I first looked in before, then my phone wouldn't let me do any more video. I was like, oh, that was flashlights there. I don't know what it's all these are. I can't see any speed number on there. Okay, boss.